Что ты делаешь сейчас?
Сегодня мы try читать, мы try читать
Диалоги.
роман.
Роман? Не диалоги?
Не диалоги,
О,
роман.
хорошо. Хорошо, давай. Сейчас я налью себе кофе, ладно? Я
Еще
налью-
раз?
Сейчас я налью себе кофе, ладно?
Юси, кофе, ладно. Да,
Сейчас.
давай, кофе.
Спасибо.
Okay, I want to use this footage, but I'm not going to start it quite yet because I kind of want to brief you on what we're going to do,
Хорошо, конечно.
and it might be better in English. So I'm just going to try and fight through some of this text in Ollie Richards' book. And I really don't know where you come in, to be honest, because I don't want you correcting me or even giving me hints right now, but at some point I will ask you questions, okay? And I think that'll work. So I'm going to try and fight through some of this text. You have to understand that I don't know
All the words.
probably half the words. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the words I do know and I'm guessing at what the words say. So you're going to have to be super patient with me because a lot of this is
Maybe
me kind
I
of
can make a theater like hinting, huh? No? No?
You know what? We can try that. And if it makes it too easy for me, we have to back off maybe, but we can try that. So all right. Okay. The recording's going, so I'm just going to do a quick intro. What's up, suckers? We're here again with Elena, and I just want to remind you guys that you can hire Elena for less than $10 an hour on italki if you want Russian or English lessons. I don't know if she really gives English lessons, but she should because she speaks English really well. Today, what we are doing, I am going to start fighting through the Ollie Richards Learn Languages by Reading text. There is a guy who teaches languages on YouTube and elsewhere, and especially in print. His name is Ollie Richards. Watch his videos. He's extremely charismatic. He's a wonderful, wonderful fellow. And he believes in learning languages through reading stories. And so we are picking up the story about the knight in the middle, kind of, and where I left off. And so I'm going to try and read Russian text without really knowing Russian. And Elena is going to be here next to me, ready to answer questions when I really get stuck. So let's give it a shot. I will get started now. All right. Lars вспомнил те годы, когда коров Андер и его брат воевали. Lars, the knight's name is Lars. Lars remembered the year when King Ander and his brother fought. I'll call that fought. I'm guessing it's fought. Одна из самых войщих ведь произошла здесь. Одна из самих. They fought a big battle. Proishla здесь. Proishla здесь. I don't know what Proishla. Something here. They fought a big battle here in this forest. В этом лесу. Раньше он назывался живым лесом. Before it was called living forest. I'm going to say that живым living forest. После той большой битвы, after this big battle, он стал называться тихий лесом. After this big battle, it became called quiet forest. After this big battle, it began to be called quiet forest. Whatever. Lars решил рассказать историю битвы Alfredu. So Lars began to tell the story to Alfred. Когда я был молодым, when I was small, я воевал за Корилья Андура. Я воевал за Корилья. I'm guessing that means I served King Andor. Здесь произошла большая битва. Here was the big battle. And then somebody says, I guess it was Alfred who says, из-за чего началась эта война? Is it because of him that a war was started? Войну начал Коров Andor. Войну начал. Okay, this doesn't make sense to me. This says war started. War has been started. King Andor. I'm guessing that means King Andor started it. I don't know how that means King Andor started it. Почему он захотел воевать против своего брата? And why did he start a war against his brother? Коров Andor хотел завладеть одним источником в этом лесу. Одним источником. So King Andor wanted zavladet. King Andor wanted to have to get a something from this forest. Источником. A resource from this forest. Resource? What do you think? Resource? Ooh. All right. Несколько минут они молчали. After a few minutes, they молчали. Молчали. I don't know what that means.
Вот это вот.
Oh, they stopped talking. Okay. Alfred Dumal. Alfred was thinking. Alfred thought. On hotels not больше от той великой битвы. He wanted to know more about the big battle. Belikoi. The Belikoi?
Да.
Ancient? Ancient battle?
Big, big.
Big?
Mhm.
Why did I
Great.
say Belikoi? Velikoi. Velikoi. I still
Big.
sometimes read B as B. It's a really bad
Well, like
habit I
Spanish
have.
speaking. Spanish speaking people, they confuse B and V.
And
Don't do that. You're an
yeah.
English
And
speaker.
English, of course, too. I mean, on hotel
Великий means great.
Velikoi. Oh, the great battle. Velikoi.
Да.
Ooh. Okay, that's too many hints. All right. Shh. Tihi. Он, он хотел знать, что случилось. Он хотел знать, что случилось здесь много лет назад. He wanted to know what happened here many years ago. Он всегда думал, he always thought, что Andor Miroljubivi Korov. Peaceful king. He always thought Andor was a peaceful king. Что он ни с кем не воевал. That he never fought anyone. Never fought anyone. That's just a guess. Можно спросить еще одна вещь, рыцарь? Can I ask you one thing, Richard? Да, спрашивай, что угодно. Что угодно? What is угодно? Что угодно? Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me. I might be able to figure it out. Да, спрашивай, что угодно. Ask what ugodna you want. Ask what you wish. I'm going to say what you wish. I'm guessing that's what you wish. Ask as you wish or what you wish. Что это за источник? What is что это за what is for источник? Что это за источник? I don't know what that means. I don't have any clue what. Don't tell me yet. I might be able to figure it out. Okay. Подожди и увидишь. Wait and see. Wait and see. Okay. Что это за What is this источник? What is this resource? Что это What is where How is za? Za is throwing me off. I don't understand why za is there. All right, forget it. We'll come back to that. Lars and Alfred замолчали и целый час, I know that word, целый час, замолчали и целый час ехали в полной Tishine. Ooh, that sentence is brutalizing me. Larsen and Alfred замолчали и целый час, shoot, целый, and a whole hour. Lars and Chess didn't talk in a whole hour, and ihali and went for polnoi tishini, quiet, and rode completely quietly. Polnoi, I don't know what polnoi is. Polnoi. Completely quietly. All right, whatever. All right, I have the idea. They went along quietly. All right, that's all that. Ollie Richards says all that matters is you get the idea. You don't have to understand everything. In fact, you have to be okay with not understanding everything for this to work. So, all right. Drugny stражники, другие стражники разговаривали время от времени, time after time, time from time. Другие стражники разговаривали time after time, но тихими голосами. Ooh, I think that one has me. Другие странички разговаривали time after time. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Солнца не было видно. The sun was no longer seen. No, you could no longer see the sun. Bili toka, did it just trees, just only trees. Tishina и больше ничего. Quiet and plenty of nothing. Quiet and more nothing. What? More nothing. Наконец, Finally, они приехал к озеру. Finally, they came to a lake. All right. Мы приехали, сказал рыцарь. We are here. We have arrived. Something like that. Что это за озеро, рыцарь? What is this lake, Richard? Что это за... What is this za? Why is za there? I don't, Okay, I'm gonna have to stop. Why is za there? What does this mean?
When you're wondering what is the thing, we have the fixed phrase, что это за? And then you ask the object.
Really?
Что это за?
Что это за? So that it basically means, what's this about? What's this about this resource? What's this about this lake? Or what?
When you're just wondering, no, actually you ask, what is this? No. But you are wondering. You are super interested.
But what does the word za mean in this? I'm just curious, and this is why I have you here. You're going to tell me what the word za kind of means in this idiom. And we'll call it an idiom.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, we will call it idiom. Что это за озеро? I have no ideas actually why we use the preposition za.
All right. So just treat it as an idiom. Don't try to overthink it. Fine. Что это за озеро, рыцарь? Много лет назад это озеро было источником. Many years ago, this lake was a resource. Источником? Okay, you can tell me what источником is.
Источник — это source.
It is resource. It is resource. Yeah. Okay.
It's instrumental case here. Yeah, you should always pay attention to the core, to the root of the word.
I always do.
So yeah.
But I wasn't sure that источник was resource. I was only guessing.
Yes. And okay. Your guess is absolutely brilliant.
All right. Это тот самый источник, о котором ты мне говори. Is that the very resource which you told me about?
Да.
Ти страшника и рыцарь. Oh, страшника is guard. Три страшника. The three guards and рыцарь подошли к озеру. Walked toward the lake. Lars zagotovil. Lars zagoviril. Lars said, много лет назад это было не озеро, а только источник. Здесь было очень мало воды. Не как сейчас. Not like now. Okay, so many years ago, this was not a lake, but only a resource. That doesn't make any sense. Here was very little water, not like now. И эта вода была волшебной. Okay, I learned in the last chapter, I think that волшебной means magical, right?
Да,
Да?
да, да.
Okay. See, there was a few pages before, and they gave me some vocabulary words. So that's why I know some of these weird words, like resource. All right. So, so I'm working from memory here in a lot of ways. So, и эта вода, I haven't looked at this text I've been avoiding it since before Las Vegas, since over a month. И эта вода была волшебной. Каждый, кто ее пил, каждый, every time everyone who drank it. Everyone who drank it, получал волшебную силу. Got magical силу. Powers?
Да.
Powers. Got a magical power. Okay. Какую волшебную силу? What magical power? What kind of magical power? Тот, кто пил из этого источника, наделся огромной силой и властью. Силой и властью. Силой is just power. Great power and властью. Strength.
Наоборот.
Did I get it wrong? Силой
Силой.
is strength?
Да, сначала сила и власть. Strength and power.
So силой is strength. But no, what? How? Let's rewind one sentence, and I will explain to you why this is unfair. Okay. Какую волшебную силу? What kind of magical power? Right?
Well, here it's like strength, but in
It
English
is
it would better be power.
Okay, so I should not have read silu as power.
Sila is strength.
Sila
is
strength.
strength. Like sila is more about physical things.
Okay.
Vlast is about
magic
political
strength.
things.
Okay. Magic strength and vlastyu. Oh yeah, vlastyu is power. Because vlast is the authorities, right?
Да, власть. No, actually, when we mean government, authorities, we can also say власть. But also it's some abstract thing, like political power.
Okay. Political power of something. Okay. Alfred выпил немножко воды из озера. Alfred drank some water from the lake. Кстати, на вкус. Кстати, на вкус она самая обычная. Actually, this вкус tastes totally normal, totally ordinary, сказал он. He's like, by the way, did he really say by the way? He's like, by the way, this tastes totally ordinary. What a Russian. That's such a Russian thing to say. Oh, by the way, this tastes totally ordinary. Конечно, сказал Lars. Нынешняя вода обычная. Не ночная вода. Let's get back to that word. Something about the water is ordinary. Не ночная вода обычная. Но много лет назад она была волшебной. 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 I'll drink to that. На вкус она самая обычная текила. Alfred спросил. Alfred asked. Почему вода потеряла... Ooh, that's a hard one for me. Потеряла свою волшебную силу. And why did the water lose its magical power? Lars посмотрел на Alfreda и начал рассказывать историю. Lars looked at Alfred and began to tell a story. Оба короля хотели власти. Both kings wanted power. Она была важнее узов крови. She was an important узов крови. She was an important узов крови. Don't know. Когда они услышали, когда они услышали о волшебном источнике, они захотели завладеть им. Okay. This is going to be hard. When they услышали, or when they heard about the magic resource, they wanted to get it. They wanted to grab it. They wanted to possess it. Они понеслись велес. He gives accents. I'm ignoring the accents. Они понеслись велес. They went to the forest. I don't know. Don't give me a hint. They went to the forest. Когда они встретились, when they met, near the resource, битва, a battle commenced. No.
Да.
A battle commenced?
Да.
Что произошло потом? Then what happened? Asked Alfred. Okay, I got to go to page 2. Do I just hit next? What do I do? It did work. Okay.
I should take my water, okay?
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
That was a lot of work. Let's take a break. Let's actually go back. We're gonna take a brief break, and we're gonna talk about the problem spots on these 2 pages for me.
Хорошо.
Like there was a whole sentence I just couldn't do anything with. I'm gonna ask the answers.
Так, хорошо.
So the bottom line is Ollie Richards is right. A few months of Duolingo and I can read this text and kind of figure out what's going on in it. And it's amazing. And it is the best way to improve your vocabulary. rapidly.
No.
But there are sentences like drugi, that means friends. Drugi strajinki, that's guards. Razgovari vali, vrema ad vreme. Vrema ad vremeni. Time after time. Drugi strajinki.
Don't skip the last vowel.
Oh, really? I don't just call that drugi?
Другие. You can see there is another vowel there in the end.
So I just put them together and make an IE like in English.
No. If you see ye, you, ya,
Yeah.
all these vowels with y sound, you should not glue them into one long vowel. You should pronounce this y sound. Другие. Другие.
Really?
Своя. Свои. Свои. It's not ye, but своя. Своё. Свою. You can hear that I pronounce it clearly as in an alphabet with y sound. So the same thing with the word другие. Moreover, friends has another form, друзья, right? Другие cannot be friends. Think about it.
Oh,
Once again.
drugie cannot be friends. The different guards, different?
Find other synonyms. Другие can be different.
The other
Да.
guards. Okay. Drugie stражники. The other guards, Razgo talked, time after time after time, time and again.
Yeah. Look, you in English you have very close phrase.
Time and time again. Time ought from time to time. Time to time. All right. Okay, so the other guards were talking time to time, but quiet, quiet, golosami, but in quiet, but in quiet voices,
Да.
voices.
Правильно.
See, this happens all the time when I'm doing Ollie Richards. I go back to text I didn't know after reading the rest of the pages, and then I'm able to puzzle through it somehow. And it's amazing how this happens. It's almost magical what's going on here. Okay. Abba Karolya, both kings, prizavali svoj vojnov. Prizavali svoj bonov I stražnikov. Both kings prizavali their warriors and guards. I don't know. Volnov, their hairdos. They both brought their hairdos and guards. And bitva dlilas din. Bitva dlilas dnie. The battle lasted days. Nedali.
Accent.
Недели. One day. No. Недели. Night. Недели? What is недели? I don't know. We'll get back to that. I'll guess it. Adage mietsvi. Oh, days, weeks, even months. I got it. Oh my.
Faster than you thought.
Oh my gosh. Boy, yeah, faster than I thought. I was going to come back to that later. Boy, durch i nich был очень сильным. Боевой дух у них был очень сильным.
У них.
У них. Боевой дух у них был очень сильным. Боевой дух у них был очень сильным.
Дух у них.
Дух
Не
у
дух
них.
у них. Дух
Дух
у них.
у них был
Мгм.
очень сильным. Oh, I'm really close to understanding that one. I forget what сильным is, but don't tell me. Во времена, in time, битвы все пили. I see you shaking your head over there out of the corner of my eye, so I know when I'm fucking up. Okay. Битвы все пили столько волшебной воды. In time, битвы все пили. In time, битвы все пили. Столько.
Think about the accent. Не вовремя, а во время.
Во время. Man, I'm already past that. Во время. Wow, you just want me to say it right. I'm trying to understand it, not say it right. Во
No. It will
время.
help to understand because they are two different words with two different meanings, and it depends on accent. That's why I want you to pronounce it once again, and maybe to understand because of the accent, they are two different words with two different senses. Вовремя, it's a one word. Во время,
Во
two words,
время. Во
different
время.
accent.
Во время.
Вовремя,
Во время.
смотри, вовремя, а во время,
After a time, or in time.
во время,
After some time.
no.
No.
Ладно, все, try to understand, sorry.
I will try. Just let me get this. I think I can get it. Битвы, I already forgot what битвы is. Битвы after, the battle. Everybody drank some amount of magic water. Сколько только могли. Сколько только могли. Сколько, how is сколько being used in this case? Сколько only could. Many only could, or something. Ani hoteli probedit. Ani hoteli probedit. They wanted to probedit. They wanted to fight. Only kupalis ve'etoi vode. Kupalis ve'etoi vode I vyčerpali отсюда почти всю воду. Oh fuck, this is hard. All right. They even куплись в этой воде. They even куплись в этой воде и вычерпали отсюда, outside, out of почти, out of почти, just all the water, out of just all the water. No, I'm not getting it. Очень мало воды, very little water. Осталось ата. Very little water was left. and Kotoraya Stala Graznoi became, and that which was left became Graznoi. Bad? Poisoned? Graznoi. Boring? Ordinary? No, Graznoi. We'll get back to that. Lars posmotrel na Strajnikov. Lars looked at the guards. Lars looked upon the guards. Guards. Uroven vodi. You're distracting me. Uroven vodi vi istochnike upal. Uroven vodi vi istochnike upal. Shol dosht. Shol. I should know shol. I think I was taught shol. Shol dosht. They walked in the rain. They walked in the rain?
No. Just rain walked. We say in Russian that rain goes.
Really?
Yes, we say snow goes, rain goes, идет снег, идет дождь, шел дождь, шел снег.
Really?
Past. Да.
Voda pribivala, voda pribivala. See, I'm beginning to lose it now, man. But it goes in patches. Like I'll miss a whole section and then I'll begin to get it again. Like this. No когда oni poprovali etu vodu. But when they poprovali etu vodu, oni ponyali, they figured out that Bolsha ni budit, it was not any, it was no more magic water. It was no longer magic water. All right, I get that part. Alfred Skazal, Alfred said, Значит, теперь никак не найти. Okay, so do you know now? Nikak. Значит. Do you know now, nikakni, where to find this magic water? Нет, сказал Lars и улыбнулся. See, I'm still bad at reading Cyrillic, and they say this is not Cyrillic. This is Russian Standard Alphabet, but I'm still bad. I'm still going to call it Cyrillic. I'm still bad at reading Cyrillic. It's not coming naturally to me, and I'm still a long way to just smoothly reading. And I think that's a big disadvantage for a long time when you're learning Russian, which is why I chose the language. It's one of the reasons, because I had to learn a different alphabet when I chose this language. And I wanted to choose a language where I had to learn a different alphabet to make it extra hard. Нет, сказал Lars и улыбнулся. Улыбнулся smiled? No, said Lars and smiled. And he smiled. Немного чистой воды. Немного чистой воды. There's not much water left. No ею очень мало. But it is very little. There is some water left, but it is very little. There's a little water left. A bit of water left. A bit. What is чистой? What is чистой? What is
Грязный, чистый, грязный, чистый, грязный, чистый.
Ineffective and effective.
No.
No.
Грязный.
Грязный.
Грязный, грязный.
Dirty.
Ага, чистый.
Pure. There's a little pure water left, but it is very little. Эта вода была у Asurena. Is that the name of the other king? I think it is. Asurena.
Да.
И он знал secret. And he knows the secret. Znal. And he knew the secret. And he knew the secret magic water. Если добавить одну каплю, если добавить одну каплю чистой magic water к обычной, if добавить one kaplu can tell pure water kaplu one drop if you take one drop of pure magic water in ordinary water. If you put one drop of pure magic water in ordinary water, она станет, it becomes magical. Это долгий, it's a long process, но это можно сделать, but it can work. Вот, значит, какой secret? This is the secret, сказал Alfred. Ну, это часть секрета. Well, this is часть секрета. This is some of the secret. Part of the secret. This is part of the secret, сказал Lars. Ну, пора. Давайте въедем из этого леса. Ну, пора. I don't know what pora is. That should be a simple word I should know. Ну, пора. Давайте въедем из этого леса. Let's go look in въедем. Let's head out from the forest. Let's get out of this forest. Let's get out of this forest. Okay. Your hints are helping. Maybe even they're helping too much, but that's all right. It's fun. Oh gosh, this is such a fight and such a struggle. This is why I hardly ever do this, because it is really hard for me. So, but it does help. So, here's a word I don't know. Вся, группа, вместо, something group instead, с лошадьми, снова, again, отправилась в путь. Отправилась в путь. Started down the path. Все вместо together. I thought вместо was instead of.
Вместо.
Вместо is instead of. Место is together?
Вместе. Вместо.
Oh.
Вместе.
There's a lot of confusing similar words like that in Russian. And we never do that in English. So there you go. I'm sticking with that's my story and I'm sticking to it. They all the whole group. Visia, what is Visia? Just tell me.
The whole group. Да.
Really? Visia группа вместе с лошади with horses again went down the path. Когда они, oops, mouse is in the way. Когда они въехали is when they got out of the forest, на небо стало, the skies became видно солнце. The sky became видно солнце, видно. The sky became bright sun. The sky became clear sun. Clear?
На небе.
На
На
небе.
небе.
In the
Небо is a subject. Солнце is a subject.
Солнце.
Think about it.
They could see the sun in the sky.
Да.
They could see the sun in the sky. На небе стало. They began to be able to see the sun. They came to be see whatever. I get the point. Деревья уже не было такими высокими. The trees already were no longer quiet. Takimi? No longer as высокими. И можно было видеть всё вокруг. And you could begin to see all the вокруг, all the terrain, the area, the land, all around you. You could begin to see all around.
Да.
Whew! That was a whole page and it took a while.
Это очень хорошо. Очень хорошо.
We're almost done.
Да,
Мы уже въехали. We already came out of the quiet forest, said Lars. Где мы, Richard? Where are we, Richard? Richard. That's how I think of night. Richard the Lionhearted. That's my little memory. That's my memory trick. It's like, I think, Richard the Lionhearted, that's a knight from Britain. And that's how I think of the word night. Ritsa. We've only just left.
Уже.
We already just left. That doesn't make any sense in English.
Not left, потому что приехали.
Exited. We already just came out. Okay?
Not out.
Not out?
Приехали.
We've already just arrived.
Да, почти.
We've only just arrived. We've already just, that doesn't make sense. Already just arrived. All right.
No, почти, because почти is not only just.
It's not?
It's also quite.
It's also quite?
Quite.
We've already quite arrived.
We have already quite arrived.
All right. I never would have gotten that from that sentence. So it's good that you're here. Нам повезло.
Повезло. O, it's accent, so you pronounce it like O. Нам повезло.
Нам повезло.
So I'm silent.
You're sound? You're supposed to speak English better than me. Нам повезло. Did you not read my review? All right. Мы не встретили, I keep saying мы. Lame Americans who are trying to learn muy often start with muy. So I need to break myself of that. Мы не встретили. Ooh, I know what встретили is. Мы не встретили ни одного а, чус, а, чудов, чудовнейша и ни одного мост, монстра. Isn't чудовища a monster?
Да.
Oh, all right. We didn't meet either a monster or a
Monster.
monstra. Monstra. What's the difference between чудовища и monstра?
I guess чудовище is the root of this word is чудо. Чудо in Russian is miracle. Чудовище is like a creature, some fantastic
Some
creature.
supernatural creature.
Like supernatural creature,
Da,
yes.
da. And monstra is...
Monster is just not a Russian word. That's the difference. Чудовище, it's like Russian root. Monster, it's not a Russian word. It's not a Russian root.
But these guys were using it back in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, it's like they are synonyms now. So you can say чудовище и monster. They are synonyms.
Чудовища и монстра.
Yeah, actually, for me, чудовище and monster are quite the same.
Okay.
Maybe monster is something more commercial than
merchandise. Ritsa needs some merchandise. Okay, Eli just got a $20,000 raise. I gotta say, woo! He asked for $50,000 a year more. They gave him $20,000 a year more. All right, fine. I think that's okay. So big raise, mostly because there's a lot of competition in jobs now. It's crazy in America. The job market is more people are quitting per month than ever in American history, and they're not quitting to go home. They're quitting because they're getting better jobs or better offers. So anyway, it's called the Great Resignation in America right now. Okay. And that's caused by inflation. So, where was I? Дальше. На лица Alfreda появился испуг. On the face of Alfred, появился испуг. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, it's underlined, so it's a new word for me. All right. Появился. Alfred's face became испуг. Surprised?
No.
Scared?
Mm-hmm.
Испуг? Spooked. Испугт. В этом лесу есть чудовища. That word is really hard for me. Чудовища. В этом лесу есть чудовища и монстры. Wait, who said we didn't see any monsters? Was that Lars?
Да.
We didn't see any monsters. We didn't see one monster or one monster. Either a monster or a monster. Creature or we'll say creature or a monster.
Да.
Lars Ulibnusia. Lars smiled. Ulibnusia. Can you say that word for me?
Улыбнулся.
Lars улыбнулся. Да. И много. Yes, and a lot. Почему ты думаешь, мы ехали днем, а не ночью? Why do you think we travel by day and not night? Днем их мало. In day, there are a few. Bolshinstva, pa, poya, poyo, oh, fuck. Deep breath, new beer. Oh, fuck. Okay. Take two. Bolshinstva.
Большинство.
Bolshinstvo. When the
Большинство.
Bolshinstvo.
Да.
Bolshinstvo появляется. I can't even read the word. I'm not associating it with anything. Появляется ночью.
Появляется. Большинство появляется ночью.
Появляется ночью. Can't you guys do something about these words and make it easier for other people to talk?
No.
Okay, I don't know what any of that means. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Something at night.
Yeah, but just think. Днем их мало, а ночью.
So many more are present at night.
Вот, отлично.
Really?
Да.
Wild ass guesses for the win. Почему ты раньше нам об этом не сказал, рыцарь? Why did you not tell us about this before, Mr. Richard? I already know what he's going to say. You would not have wanted to go there with me.
Да.
So let's try and scry this out. Вы бы не захотели туда ехать. You would not have wanted to go. You would not have wanted to go there. Может быть, хорошо, поехали дальше. Okay, maybe. Good. Let's go on. Группа продолжала свой путь по дороге. The group proceeded down the path on the road. На горизонте они увидели город. After some time, they saw a town.
На горизонте.
На горизонте. On the horizon, they saw a town. Oh, горизонте is horizon. Ooh, I learned a new word today. На горизонте они увидели город. Это было королевство брата Андура. It was the kingdom of the brother of Andor. Andorra. Стражники никогда там не были. Стражники никогда там не были. Oh, the guards have never been there. Okay, fine. Это его королевство? Is this his kingdom? Спросил Alfred. Да, это королевство. Королевство. You must hate it when I'm like struggling through these words. You must just be like, oh, I want to say something. I want to tell him how to say it. You know what? I'm going to make a new rule. It's okay for you to correct my pronunciation as I'm struggling. I'm going to say that's a new rule. You can correct my pronunciation without telling me the word.
Хорошо.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what you would do in a classroom with children. So it's okay to do it with me. Okay. Да, это королевство. Да?
Королевство.
Королевство. Asurena.
Да.
What name is that? Asurena. What name is that in English?
Арсурен.
Asu,
Арсурен.
Arsuren? That's not an
Его
English name.
зовут Арсурен. Имя. Его зовут Арсурен. Имя короля Арсурен.
Да, я знаю.
Я не знаю это имя. Я не знаю это имя. Это волшебное имя.
Okay. Туда нам нужно. There we need to доставить груз с золотом. There we need to доставить груз with the castle? Золотом?
С золотом.
Золотом. Is it золотом castle?
Вот золото. Золото. Вот это тоже
Oh,
золото.
золото is like a talisman or okay, there we need to something dostavit. Give.
Ну, почти give.
Почти. All right. There we need to present.
Нет, не презент.
Не present.
Ну, курьер. Они курьеры. Курьер.
Okay.
Что делает курьер?
Transmit.
Курьер.
Carry.
Ну, да, почти.
To the grooves. I don't know what grooves is. The zolotom.
Золото. Золото. Вот
See?
это золото. И вот это золото. И это золото. Понимаешь?
Oh, jewelry.
Нет, не jewelry. Материал.
Gold. Oh, yeah, they're carrying gold. I remember now from chapter 1. Okay. Туда нам нужно доставить груз. We're going to buy the something.
No, not to buy.
Trade the something for gold. Not trade. All right. We'll come back to that. I'll figure it out.
Хорошо.
Можно спросить еще одна вещь, рыцарь? Can you tell me again one thing, knight? Спрашивай. Ask it. Что это за... There's that phrase again. Что это за золото? What's the deal with this gold? Это налог? Okay, there's a word I don't know. It's underlined. Налог. I don't know it. I'm going to guess what it is. Это налог. Korov. And Lars says, Korol Andor проиграл битву в тихом лесу. Проиграл битву в тихом лесу. С тех пор каждые 5 лет, every 5 years, с тех пор он he needs to платить своему брату. Oh, every 5 years he needs to pay his brother. Okay. He lost the battle in the quiet forest. That's what it is. Ander lost the battle. Proigral is lost. All right. I get it. Это налог? Is it a tax?
Да.
Ooh, I'm good. Это налог. See, this is why I'm not going to say it. All right. Почему он должен, почему он должен, why does he need to платить, pay gold своему брату? Why does he need to pay gold to his brother? He just told him. Неужели он не может заключить мир? Don't give me a hint on this one. I think I got this. Неужели? Неужели? Неужели?
Давай.
Okay, good.
Неужели?
You can give me a hint on pronunciation if I struggle. Неужели они не могут something they can't something peace? Mir is peace.
Неужели они не могут заключить мир?
Заключить, they can't заключить. Close the peace, open the peace.
Ну, типа, да.
Неужели они не могут? Without it, they can't. Неужели? Maybe without it, they can't maintain the peace. Just a guess. Last page. Last paragraph. Да, они заключить мир. Yes, they continue. They keep the peace. No u ar.
Past.
They kept the peace. Yes, they kept the peace. No u арсурена есто, чего нет Андура, поэтому ему приходится покупать это. Okay, I think I got this. But Arsenio has чего нет у, and that's why he wants to be paid it. Wants to be paid it.
No, покупать.
Покупать wants to pay it. Покупать.
Платить — это pay, а покупать
is buy.
Да.
That's why he wants to buy it. Okay, we'll come back to that. I think I can get through that. А что это? Спросил Alfred. Андор покупает волшебную воду для населения своего kingdom. Okay. Sometimes I do that. I don't want to pronounce the word, but I know what the word is, so I'll just say it in English in my mind. And that's a really bad habit. Korolevstva. Andor покупает wants to buy more, the most, magic water for население to have in his kingdom. Воду использовать for производство волшебного зелья.
Not land.
Not land? Зелья. I'm losing it. I kind of crashed and burned on that paragraph. We'll come back to that. Lars Pakazal, Strashnikom. Lars told the guards, svoj Butilochki sa zelem. Uchisk sa zelem. Lars gave the guards their bottles.
Not gave.
Told?
No, showed.
Showed. Pakazala showed the guards their butilochki bottles of Zalem. Bottles of potion?
Da.
Potion. Okay, I think we learned potion in the previous chapter. That's why I guessed that. All right. Ya kagdato, I sometime slishal ob etam. I sometimes talk about I sometimes hear about this magic water potion.
Da.
Razva ana diesvuet. Razva ana diesvuet.
Еще раз. Разве оно действует?
Разве оно действует? Спросил Альфред. Да, сказал Ларс. Но только если используется настоящая волшебная вода. Only if something используется настоящая волшебная вода.
Давай еще раз. Используется настоящая волшебная вода.
Now it's time to продолжать наше путешествие. Now it's time to continue our travels. Lars the guards продолжили, continued their path to the kingdom of Arsurena. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was hard. Okay. Let me just answer the questions.
Хорошо.
I'll read the questions and then I will try to answer them.
Хорошо.
Okay. Выберите один ответ. Oh God, that just means choose the right answer. All right. Svetlana и Grigory живут. This is from the previous chapter. Sorry. Svetlana и Grigory живут в Петербурге, Алтайском крае, на Кавказе, в Москве.
Это другой текст.
Is this the right story?
Это другой текст.
No, it's a different text. All right. Completely wrong. Oh my gosh. Svetlana. Yes, they lived in Moscow? No. Ritsar Lars blank. Знает дорогу в Kolevko, knows the road to the kingdom of Arsunia. Yes, he does. Не знает дорогу. No. Спрашивает, как доехать до... Спрашивает... Asked the way to the kingdom. Смотри на карт... Looked at a map. No, he knew the way. A. I'm going to do A on that one. I need to write this down. There's only 5 questions. Let's remember. That's A. В группа которая путешествует blank. The group who traveled, the group которая путешествует blank. 3 guards and Lars. Yes. 2 guards and Lars. 1 guard and Lars. Just Lars. No, it's A. В тихом лесу blank. Ничего не произошло. Ничего не произошло. Произошла битва между двумя братьями. Occurred a battle between two brothers.
Да.
Была Невестная война was a famous war. Никогда не было. I'm going to say B. In the quiet forest, there was a battle between two brothers. All right. Источник в тихом лесу blank. До сих пор существует. До сих пор существует. Никогда не существовал. The resource in the quiet forest был волшебным was magical. I'm going to say C. The last one is огромный. No, C was magical. Когда frick, how long a word can you guys make? Когда Do you know what word I'm about to read?
Да.
Say it.
Путешествовал.
No,
Нет?
that's not it.
Путешественники.
Yes, that's the one. Yes, that's когда путешественники выходят из тихого леса, они видят blank. When they traveled into the quiet forest, they saw even more, еще один лес, only a forest, море, an ocean, что они вернулись и when they came out of the quiet forest, they saw.
Да.
All right. They saw the kingdom of King Andorra. I don't think it was Andorra, no. They saw the kingdom of Arsinarna. I'm going to say D on that one.
It's Arsuren?
Arsuren.
Да, D.
Arsuren.
Правильно.
All right, checking the answers. This is 6 through 10. Ritsar. Let's just make sure I got them all right. Of course I got them all right. All right. A, B, C, D. Did I get it right? A, yes. A, yes. B, yes. C, yes. D. I got them all right. I don't know what I was reading, but I got them all right. Okay, so let's do something fun real quick. Because I have you on video, I'm going to go back 3 pages, and you're going to read me at full speed. You're going to read me at full speed.
This text?
This text, a paragraph at a time, and you're going to give me the translation as fast as you can.
Right. Oh my gosh. Хорошо. One moment.
We are on the text beginning, Lars вспомни.
Да. So I read and I give you the translation.
Yes. Yes, and yes.
Хорошо. Ларс вспомнил те годы, когда король Андур и его брат воевали. Lars remembered those years when King Andur and his brother were fighting.
Один момент. You can read a whole paragraph before you translate.
Хорошо, ладно. Одна из самых больших битв произошла здесь, в этом лесу. Раньше Он назывался живым лесом. После той большой битвы он стал называться тихим лесом. Ларс решил рассказать историю битвы Альфреду. Когда я был молодым, я воевал за короля Андура. Здесь произошла большая битва.
Okay, translate.
Из-за чего началась эта война?
Stop. A paragraph is a section with the space between
Ой,
it.
sorry.
Okay.
Да.
Several sentences, so go for it.
Да. I saw the whole paragraph, like the whole text. Хорошо. Okay, so I translate. One of the biggest fights occurred here in this forest. Before, it was called the living forest. After those big battle, it be called the quiet forest. Lars decided to tell the story of the fight to Alfred. When I was young, I was fighting for the king Andur. Here happened the big battle. Из-за чего началась эта война? Войну начал король Андур. А почему он захотел воевать против своего брата? Король Андур хотел завладеть одним источником в этом лесу. But why has commenced this war? The war, King Andur.
Wait. Go back to Isa Chevo. Start at Isa Chevo Nachalis.
Из-за чего?
Yeah.
Because of what? Because of what started this war? The war was commenced by King Andur, or literally King Andur started the war.
Still don't get that one, but go on.
Okay.
Oh, you want to
literally? The war started King Andur.
Yeah.
Is the inversion.
That's the war started King Andur. That's what makes no sense.
It's inversion. The subject, Andur, his subject, he started, Andur started. In Russian language, sometimes we put the subject after the verb. It's called inversion. And it just happens in Russian. And so here, the object is the first word.
Could I have also said, Korov Andur начал войну?
Да, король Андур начал войну. Yes, this is a classical position of all the words. But in Russian language, we not always, but when we want to, we make an inversion. And we can put the subject after the verb and after the object. So yeah, you should just pay attention to the endings, because you should be sure that the subject has only nominative case form. And all the objects, they will be here, for example, it's accusative.
Okay.
Accusative, да? Accusative. Войну. Because война, it's nominative. Войну начал король Андур.
All right.
Andur is subject, nominative case. But why he wanted to fight against his brother? The king Andur wanted to possess one source in this forest. Несколько минут они молчали. Альфред думал. Он хотел знать больше о той великой битве. Он хотел узнать, что случилось здесь много лет назад. Он всегда думал, что Андур миролюбивый король, что он ни с кем не воевал. I translated now, да?
Sure, yes.
A few minutes they were silent. Alfred was thinking. He wanted to know more about that great battle. He wanted to find out, to know, what happened here many years ago. He always thought that Andur is a peaceful king, that he didn't fight with anyone. Можно спросить еще одну вещь, рыцарь? Да, спрашивай что угодно. Что это за источник? Подожди и увидишь. May I ask another thing, knight? Yes, ask whatever you want. What is this source? Wait and you will see. Ларс и Альфред замолчали и целый час ехали в полной тишине. Другие стражники разговаривали время от времени, но тихими голосами. Солнца не было видно. Были только деревья, тишина и больше ничего. Наконец они приехали к озеру. Lars and Alfred were silent, and the whole hour were going in total silence. Other guards were talking from time to time, but with low voices. Sun wasn't seen. There were only trees, silence, and nothing more. Finally, they came up to the lake. «Мы приехали», — сказал рыцарь. «Что это за озеро, рыцарь?» Много лет назад это озеро было источником. Это тот самый источник, о котором ты мне говорил? Да. We have arrived, said Knight. What's this lake, Knight? A lot of years ago, this lake was a source. Is that source which you were talking about to me? Which you told about to me? Not to me, oh my gosh, which you told me about, sorry. Yes. Три стражника и рыцарь подошли к озеру. Ларс заговорил. Много лет назад это было не озеро, а только источник. Здесь было очень мало воды, не как сейчас. И эта вода была волшебной. Каждый, кто ее пил, получал волшебную силу. Какую волшебную силу? Тот, кто пил из этого источника, наделялся огромной силой и властью. Three guards and a knight came up to the lake. Lars started to talk. A lot of years ago, it was not a lake, but only a source. There was few water here, not few, little water.
Little, yeah.
How?
Little. There was little water.
Little water here. Yeah. Yes, thanks a lot. There was little water here, not like now. And this water was
magical.
Wonderful, miracle.
Magical,
yes.
Magical.
It was magical. Everyone who was drinking it got the magical strength. Which magical strengths? Those who drank from this source, like got...
would you guess that what he was really saying there was what kind of magical strength?
Какую? Yeah, what kind or what?
Yeah, what kind of magical strength? Because they must have been kind of confused about what he meant by that.
Yeah, what kind of magical strength? Those who drank from this source got enormous strength and power.
Enormous,
yes.
Огромный, okay, огромный, okay. Nice.
Альфред выпил немножко воды из озера. «Кстати, на вкус она самая обычная», — сказал он. «Конечно», — сказал Ларс, — «нынешняя вода обычная, но много лет назад она была волшебной». Alfred drank a bit of water from the lake. By the way, it tastes ordinary, he said. Of course, said Lars. Like, today water is ordinary, but many years ago it was magical. Альфред спросил, а почему вода потеряла свою волшебную силу? Ларс посмотрел на Альфреда и начал рассказывать историю. Okay, before the story, I translate this.
Okay.
Alfred asked, but why water lost its magical strength? Lars looked at Alfred and began telling a story. Оба короля хотели власти. Она была важнее узов крови. Когда они услышали о волшебном источнике, они захотели завладеть им. Они понеслись в лес. Когда они встретились у источника, завязалась битва. «Что произошло потом?» – спросил Альфред. Both kings wanted power. Power is она, because власть она.
Oh,
Power,
really?
she, or it, да? It was more important than bands of blood. When they heard about magical
Oh, man, I
swords,
thought Krovi was blood, but I didn't say it. Damn.
yeah, узы крови, like bands of blood, they work like connections of blood, bands of blood.
Ooze of Krovi. Okay. I was never going to get that. Cool. But I do know Krova is a krov is blood, and Krovi is, I guess, plural blood, whatever.
No, крови is a genitive case because there are bands of blood.
Okay, fine. Of blood. Krovi is of blood. Okay, fine. Great.
When they heard about magical swords, they wanted to get it. They rushed to forest. When they met each other nearby the source, the battle started or commenced. What happened after? Asked Alfred.
Okay. Last paragraph.
And the next one, да?
Yeah, the last page, I should say.
Мгм. Оба короля призвали своих воинов и стражников. Битва длилась дни,
Wait.
недели,
Where are we?
даже
Oh
месяцы.
God, we have 3 more pages to go. Okay. Actually, you know what? Time out. You don't have to do all these pages. That's too much. But it was excellent hearing you actually read those other pages. Wow. I'm just overwhelmed how smooth you are able to say these words with all these consonants in them. And
Because I am relaxed. This is the secret. You should relax. You should think about this like a song. Actually, Todd, I think that
I'm
we need to
relaxed
sing
too.
songs. Chin chin. We need to sing songs in Russian. It will help you a lot. Let's sing songs. Easy songs which you can translate, which you can understand, and which are melodical.
Okay.
Because
We will do that.
you will
Yeah.
feel the rhyme.
I like that.
I will find some songs for you.
That's a good idea.
I mean,
Man, I'm having to turn my head really far to see you. Why did I not put you over on this side of the screen? This would have been much better. Okay, now I see you better. Okay, turn my head to read. Look at you over here. All right, don't let me interrupt you. You were saying something good.
Yeah. Actually,
Songs.
I have quite said everything I wanted. I just want to suggest you singing Russian songs, melodical, slow, easy. I mean the text, and very positive. Yeah, because actually we have not so many positive songs, but.
All right, question. How am I doing?
Much better than I expected.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The only thing I want to recommend, don't ignore the marked stresses and accents.
Okay.
They really help.
Okay. Yeah, I really like the way they do stresses in this book. Instead of putting a stupid symbol over the letter, they just make the letter darker. It's so much better. It's much
better. I do agree. Bold letters are better.
All right. Thank you very much, Elena, for this amazing lesson. And we will sing songs and do more duolingo or something in a future lesson.
Yeah.
До свидания.
До свидания.